Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to be talking about the approval process to get gastric bypass or gastric sleeve surgery. Whether you're going to pay out of pocket or you're going to use insurance to pay for your surgery. But the first step, regardless if you're going to pay out of pocket or do insurance, is you have to choose a doctor. Um, and you want to make sure that you research your doctor, and that's really important. Matter of fact, I will be posting a separate video about how, um, you know, choosing a doctor or a surgeon is, very crucial to your aftercare experience after surgery and why that's important in a later video. So make sure that you're tuning in for that separate video. But you definitely want to research your doctor. You want to see where your doctor operates, like what hospital they operate from. People really don't think about that until because you might go meet the surgeon. You're like, oh, okay, it's a good vibe. I'm feeling like that's the surgeon for me, and then you may find out that they operate from a rinky-dink hospital, and you have to think about you're gonna stay at the hospital after you have your surgery. You're gonna be in that environment. Is it clean? That's a lot to think about. So you want to make sure that you really research your doctor. Make sure that you know read the reviews. And sometimes you can't trust all the reviews, but definitely research and read the reviews about that surgeon. And after you pick your doctor, you're gonna have to get approval. Now, if you're paying out of pocket, you really don't have to worry about that as much, unless you have like a lot of health complications and stuff like that. But for me, I went through my insurance prior to having surgery. I didn't have high blood pressure. I didn't have high cholesterol. I wasn't a diabetic, hypertension. I didn't have any health problems. So it was really hard for me to um, get approved because they are looking for a reason as to why you would need the surgery. Also, I had already had a surgery back in 2014. I had gastric sleeve, um, which I will also be posting another video about that, the bypass versus having the sleeve, which one, would I recommend. But with that surgery, I did lose 110 pounds. My height weight was 357. And so I was approved on the strength that my BMI had went back up. Um, so I did get approved, even though I didn't have any health complications with the sleep. I did have like really bad acid reflux, but I don't really know if that was a reason for insurance to approve me. But nevertheless, I did get approved. After your insurance approves you for surgery, you have to, different insurers want different things. So, for me, I had to have a psych eval. I had to have a bunch of nutrition visits with a nutritionist. And you also want to make sure, going back to choosing your doctor, that your doctor is within your network, because the insurance, you can go through the whole process with the doctor and their clinic, and then the insurance will not approve you because it's out of your network. So you yourself need to make sure that you're calling your insurance provider and say, hey, is this doctor within my network, before you even pay them a dime because they will take your money. They will take your money. They will have you going in there, visits. My husband, he we both tried to start the journey at the same time, and he picked a different physician. He had several visits with the clinic with that doctor. They sent him a sleep apnea test. He had some type of cardiology test for his heart. I mean, just it can get into the thousands of dollars very quickly, and then the insurance will come back and be like, oh, nope, not them. And you're like, what? Like, why didn't the doctor tell me this before um I was paying all this money to go to all these different specialists to get approved for surgery? You should have told me that you're not within my network. They don't care. They're there to make money off of you. So definitely want to call and check with your insurance and to see if the surgeon that you like is within your network before you start paying out of pocket for anything. Um, but after you figure all that out, your insurance approves you, they're gonna have, different stipulations, and you're going to either do them to get the surgery or you're not, and you're not gonna get it. Um, and then after that, the time goes by really quickly. As far as I know, a lot of people want to know, well, what's the time frame? Like, is it months after you get approved from your insurance? Like, how long does it take for you to get a date set for surgery? After I was approved, they tried to schedule my clinic, tried to schedule my surgery date that following week. But I was going out of town to Jamaica, out of state. Take me back. Um, so I couldn't get my surgery done that following week. And that was with my bypass. So once I was approved, literally I could have had surgery the next week. When I had the sleeve, that shit took months. Like, they approved me, and it took months for me to get the surgery, to get a surgery date after I got approved for my gastric sleeve back in 2014. Um, but yeah, after I got approved this time for a bypass, it only took a week for them to schedule a date. But like I said, each case is different. Um, I think here in the near future, like I said, I will be posting videos about the importance of choosing your surgeon and how you should go about that, and the mistakes that I made. And I will be putting up a video about choosing between the bypass and the sleeve. So yeah, continue to watch, tune in, like this video, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and if you have any questions or any comments, please leave them down in the comment section.